Today, we're diving into the final part of our 5-part series, The 1% Difference. And we've explored the power of small habits, creating and designing habits, the art of consistency, and the importance of mindset. Now, it's time to discuss the ultimate goal, making these habits a permanent fixture in your life, a part of your identity. So let's get started. Welcome to the Catalyst Podcast. My name is Jason. You can find Catalyst at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. You can listen to the podcast on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, iHeart, and Podbean. The Catalyst has the power to create change, and we hope that's what this podcast will do. Now, if you'd like to be a part of this podcast as a guest or a contributor, you can email us at catalystmotivationpodcast@gmail.com. That's catalystmotivationpodcast@gmail.com. Welcome to episode 75, The 1% Difference, Part 5, Sustained Transformation and Beyond. You know, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of starting a new habit. The initial motivation is a high. The energy is palpable. But the real challenge lies in sustaining it over the long haul. That is where the magic of habit stacking comes into play. By linking a new habit to an existing one, you create a powerful chain reaction. For instance, if you wanted to start meditating, you might meditate right after you brush your teeth in the morning. Reminder here, habits are not just actions. They're a reflection of your identity. When you constantly practice a habit, it becomes part of who you are. You're not just someone who does yoga. You are a yogi. If you're trying to become a runner, you could start by identifying as a runner. This simple shift in mindset can make it easier to stick to your running routine, even on those days when you don't feel like it. You're not just running for fun. You're running to fulfill your identity as a runner. Or think about it like this. If you're trying to become a more mindful person, you can start by practicing mindful meditation daily. Over time, mindfulness will become a part of your identity. You'll become more mindful in all aspects of your life, from your interactions with others to your own decision making. By aligning your habits with your identity, you can create lasting change and achieve your goals. Sharing your journey isn't just about helping others. It's a powerful way to reinforce your own commitment. When you articulate your experiences, you're forced to examine them from a different angle, deepening your understanding. Plus, sharing your successes and failures can inspire others to embark on their own journeys of self-improvement. So here's 4 ways you can inspire others. Here's the first one. Share your story. Whether it's through blogging or vlogging or simply having a conversation with friends and family, sharing your personal experiences can motivate others. If you've overcome a significant challenge like addiction or depression, sharing your story can help others who are struggling, just like I hope this podcast will do for you. Offer advice and support. Be a mentor, a coach, or simply a listening ear. Your insights and encouragement can make a significant difference in someone's life. If you're a fitness enthusiast, you can offer support to friends and family who are trying to get in shape. Okay, the next one, create a supportive community. Build a community where people can connect, share their experiences, and motivate each other. You can start a support group, social media group, or a blog. And finally, lead by example. Your actions speak louder than words. By living a life of purpose and intention, you inspire others to do the same. For example, if you're passionate about sustainability, you could start a composting reduce your carbon footprint, or volunteer for environmental organizations. Remember, every positive action, no matter how small, can create a ripple effect. I've learned that we all share a common human experience, and that by supporting each other, we can achieve extraordinary things. For this journey of self-improvement is never truly over. It's a lifelong pursuit. It's about embracing challenges, learning from setbacks, and striving to become the best version of yourself. To help you out, here's some practical tips to foster continuous growth. The first one, seek out mentors and coaches. A mentor can provide an invaluable guidance and support. If you're aspiring to be a software engineer, find senior developers to mentor you so you can accelerate your learning process. The next one, embrace lifelong learning. Read books, take online courses, or attend workshops. Let's say you're interested in data science. By taking data science courses on platforms like Coursera or edX, you can acquire a new skill that can open up a new career of opportunities. We'll have the links for both in the description. Okay, the next one, practice deliberate practice. This involves focused, intentional practice aimed at improving a specific skill. If you're an athlete, practicing a specific drill or technique repeatedly can significantly enhance your performance. Here's another. Step outside your comfort zone. Challenge yourself to try new things, whether it's public speaking, learning a new language, traveling solo, starting a podcast. Stepping outside your comfort zone can lead to significant personal growth. And finally, cultivate a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn and improve. When faced with new challenges, view them as opportunities to grow rather than obstacles to overcome. By actively seeking out opportunities to learn and grow, you can unlock your full potential and live a more fulfilling life. Remember, the journey of self-improvement is a marathon, not a sprint. So pace yourself, stay committed, and enjoy the process. As we conclude this series, it's important to reflect on the progress we've made and set our sights on for the future. We've delved into the power of small habits, the significance of consistency, and the crucial role of mindset in achieving our goals. We've also emphasized the importance of inspiring others and the need for continuous growth. Looking ahead, I'm excited to continue my own journey of self-improvement. Here are a few of the goals I'm going to be working towards. Okay, like we said, we're going to hold each other accountable here. So, first one is deepening my meditation practice. I've completely gone off and I need to get back on. So, I'm going to increase my daily meditation time from 0 to 30 minutes and look at different kinds of meditation techniques, mindfulness, and maybe even a little TM. Heard about it, but always wanted to do it. Maybe I'll do it. I think I'll do it now. I'm going to try it now. The next one is learning a new language. I've always wanted to, but I've never taken it up. So the first one I'm going to tackle is Spanish. I'm going to start, basic vocabulary and grammar using an app like Duolingo or Memrise. I'll have the links for both in the description. But yeah, I think I'm going to use either one of those. Give it a try to help me get on that path and be consistent with it. The next one is volunteering in my community. Maybe an animal shelter or looking at like food banks, things like that in the community. I used to do that every Thanksgiving. I would go and help make dinners at the food kitchen, and then with the church, I was doing it at one point. I think I need to get back to that. So those are my goals. Now, I encourage you to set your own goals, big or small. Remember, every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your dreams. By consistently practicing good habits, seeking out new challenges, and inspiring others, we can all create a brighter future for ourselves and those around us. Okay, it's the time for the actionable takeaway. First, let's recap some of the key takeaways we've had. First one, small habits, big impacts. Tiny, consistent changes can lead to significant transformations. Next one is the power of habit stacking, combining new habits with existing routines to make them easier to stick to. The next is the role of identity. When you identify someone who embodies a particular habit, it becomes easier to maintain. The next one is the importance of community. Surrounding yourself with supportive people can help you stay motivated and accountable. Finally, continuous growth. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep pushing your limits. And now, here's your takeaway. To solidify your commitment to continuous growth, identify one habit you want to make a permanent part of your life. Here's an example. Let's say you want to improve your mental health. You could choose a daily habit like meditation or journaling. Next, we want to create a habit stack to make it easier to stick to. Example, so if you choose meditation, you could stack it with your morning coffee routine. Every morning, after you make coffee, you meditate for 10 minutes. Then we can move on to sharing your progress with your friends or online community. For example, you could join a meditation group on social media or find a meditation buddy to share your experiences with. Then you move on to setting new goals for the next 30 days. So after 30 days of meditation, again, with the example, you could set a goal to increase your meditation time to 20 minutes a day. And then finally, commit to lifelong learning. That would be taking online courses, reading books, or attending workshops to learn new skills and knowledge. Reminder, folks, the journey of self-improvement is a marathon, not a sprint. By taking small steps each day, you can achieve extraordinary things. Let us know how you're doing. Let's be accountable to each other. Be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on social media for more motivational content. Folks, that's it. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey through the 1% difference. We'll have more content like this in the future, so stay tuned. This has been the Catalyst Podcast, and my name is Jason. You can find Catalyst at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. You can listen to the podcast on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, iHeart, and Podbean. The Catalyst has the power to create change, and we hope that's what this podcast will do. If you'd like to be a part of this podcast as a guest or a contributor, you can email us at catalystmotivationpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening to our series, The 1% Difference. We'll see you next time for episode 76. Go be great.